How's it going, guys? This is Mouseball, and this is the Attack Mouse Nation, and welcome to Motoring with Mouseball. And guys, today is your short Sunday video. Now, as you guys know, we did a holy cow intake on Merrill, and obviously that intake was completely handmade, and it really improved the sound of the car. So much so that Mama Mouse said, we have to do this on Mouseball. And guess what? We did do this on Mouseball. Now, I did what I had to do with what I got to make this work with the original intake that I had. And obviously, it could be improved, there's no doubt. But the nice part is, it doesn't buzz. It doesn't make a whole lot of crazy noises, except for all the turbo noises. And as you can see, it's pretty much drama-free and very quiet right now. But there's that slight intake rush that's coming in right now at around 2,500 to 2,100 RPM. And then once we actually get on I-95, we're going to give it the beans and we're going to see exactly what this brand new intake does. Now, I had to go and take it on a test drive to make sure it held together, and it did, so not a big deal. But we're going to start off in second and merge before everybody else. Now the nice part is that it actually makes kind of like a Supra blow-off noise. And before I knew it, I was already almost at 100 miles an hour. I mean, it's pretty insane. The ambient temperatures in the cowl are so much colder. And as you can hear, just that's 3,000 RPM, and you can hear the air literally whooshing inside the intake. And that's just a little snap, a little throttle snap. It's just delightful. Plus, it's nothing but intake noise. No buzzing, no rattling. I mean, I've got to definitely fix that up with Merrill, without a doubt. But we're going to go on the Mouseball loop real quick, and we're going to experience this intake in the symphony orchestra that it is. Because obviously, when you own an Italian car should have that kind of feeling. It should give you an atmosphere that no other car can give you. And that right there is way more pronounced than it's ever been. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to downshift. And we've got a few pace cars in front of us, so there isn't a whole lot we're going to be able to do. Oh my goodness. I can't wait till Jess gets off of work and take her for a ride. She's gonna absolutely be blown away, literally. But yeah, guys, I mean, I'm very, very happy with the result. Now, can it be better? Yes, because aesthetically, everything has to look as good as possible. But, you know, Jess said, hey, look, you know, do what you gotta do, get it to work. We can worry about making it look pretty later. And don't get me wrong, I did everything I could in this Mark 1 install to make sure it was as pretty and as nice looking as possible, obviously. You know, I don't want to put something together and then, you know, have my work be awful looking. It's definitely not something that I want to have happen, without a doubt. But you know, right now I'm just trying to pay attention to where I'm at, making sure that I don't get into any trouble, because I really don't need that. After the last run-in with the little whoop-whoops, you know, luckily the lawyer that Jessica is got my case dismissed. So she's a lifesaver, but I can't, you know, get in trouble too often, because, you know, Jessica's not going to bail me out every time. So I got to be careful and take it easy in some areas. But I'm hoping the microphone catches all these noises coming from the dash, because that's literally where the intake is. That's where the air filter. Wow, unbelievable. That would have been an accident. That was a Tesla that was pulling out. And you can literally, I mean, every bit of air that comes into that intake, you can hear it. I mean, it's got a symphony all its own. But yeah, guys, we're heading on the second part where we're gonna get a nice acceleration run and then head on the loop. But I'm telling you right now, I have to completely relearn this car because it does respond a lot quicker. The turbo spool up is a whole lot more responsive. The way the car, you know, engages whenever you're going into gear and going out of gear into the next gear is instantaneous. And obviously that, you know, blow off noise that sounds just like a Supra. I mean, kind of like you have a, you know, Greddy blow off valve, which is the crazy part. You know, I don't have a Greddy blow off valve, at least not yet. And that's third gear. We're gonna put it down in a second though. And the nice part is you can hear the whistling. Mouseball just slid to the other side. And it won't let me grab Mouseball. Come here, little buddy. Put you back in the middle. And heel and toe here. And enter that corner nice and easy. That expansion joint's very dangerous. Well, guys, unfortunately the phone completely went dead because of the heat. The heat from the windshield was intense, so it kind of screwed up the video. I hope it saved everything, but regardless, you know, Jessica wanted this done. We got it done, and it's amazing. It actually improved everything. We've got more torque, more mid-range, we got a little bit more top end. I'm assuming we got a little bit more horsepower. Plus, not to mention that, the sound effects, the actual atmosphere, and the orchestra that's coming from this engine is absolutely amazing. You know, we finally got full-on surround sound from the front to the back. So it's just a matter of, you know, fine-tuning everything and making it look as pretty and as, you know, factory looking as possible and going from there. Because right now I'm using 4 band clamps to make this happen. So what I got to do is I've got to get a reducer that goes to 2.5 inches and then go to a much longer coupler, and that should actually improve everything, get everything to work correctly and look a lot nicer. But regardless, at the end of the day, it's a vast improvement over what I had before, which was actually sitting in the engine bay and, you know, sucking a whole lot of hot air. I mean, the intake just being in the corner in the cowl, a lot of people say, oh, well, when it rains, is it going to get wet, so on and so forth. Well, we pushed the intake so far up into the cowl that there's like literally no possible way that's going to happen. So we're not going to be worrying too much. Either way, guys, stay happy, stay healthy, stay wealthy. And remember, if you have an Italian car, make sure it can sing. Take it easy, guys. Mouseball out.